This absolute beast, this abhorrent excuse for a human being has done what to me is the unthinkable. Like, I don't even know how you create the scenario in your mind where this would ever be okay. This woman is out on bond for a crime that to me is inexcusable and should have a higher penalty than it does. This is Allison Agatha Lawrence, a 57-year-old woman who, at her big age, was arrested and let out on bail for drowning her dog in a public bathroom at an airport. Here's the full story. Woman drowned dog in airport bathroom because she lacked paperwork to get the animal on flight, says police. A 57-year-old woman in Florida is accused of intentionally killing her dog while inside Orlando International Airport, allegedly drowning the animal inside of the woman's bathroom because she was not going to be allowed to take the animal on the flight with her. Allison Agatha Lawrence was taken into custody on Tuesday and charged with 1 count of felony aggravated animal abuse in connection with the incident. Okay, so first of all, if you're not able to take a flight, why is the first thing that comes to your mind to kill? In any sane person's mind, they would either seek to get the right paperwork, change their flight, or if we're going to go into the territory of someone that is literally a degenerate, abandon the dog, right? But why would you think to take this animal's life? Take something that is completely innocent, completely dependent on you, probably loves and trusts you, and kill it because it inconvenienced you and you weren't going to be able to go on your vacation. Oh my god. According to a news release from the Orlando Police Department, officers on December 16, 2024 responded to the airport after being notified about a dead animal that was found by an airport employee inside one of the public women's restrooms. The restroom where the animal was found was located before the facility's TSA security checkpoint. Based on the investigation, the Orlando Police Department issued a warrant for the arrest of Allison Agatha Lawrence for aggravated animal cruelty, a third-degree felony. Authorities did not reveal what kind of animal was found in the bathroom, but sources with knowledge of the incident reportedly told Orlando ABC affiliate that it was a pet dog. Investigators reportedly believe Lawrence killed the dog inside the women's bathroom by drowning it. The sources further told the station that Lawrence arrived at the airport with her dog but did not have the proper paperwork that would allow the animal to accompany her on the flight. So this happened in 2024 on the 16th of November, and it took 3 months for them to actually find this woman and arrest her for this crime. Lawrence was taken into custody in Clermont, Florida yesterday and transported to the Lake County Jail. She was released after posting a $5,000 bond. She was arrested on the 18th of March, 2025 at 2:47 p.m. and she was booked about an hour later. After booking, she was released 5 hours later. 5 hours, and now she is out on bond for $5,000. To me, this is really weird because an animal that is dependent on you is almost like a small child. And if she can do this to an animal that she's taking care of that is dependent on her, what is she capable of doing to children? How can you see something that is living? How can you see a living being as something that you can simply get rid of when it just inconveniences you or throws your plans off? Like, what is the train of thought that comes with those actions? So we know that this woman has been arrested for something that she did 3 months ago, RIP to that poor dog, and we also know that she's now out on bond even though she's facing a third-degree felony. However, I was curious as to what other people were saying about this event. I was really disappointed by some of the comments, especially the ones that were saying that the dog deserved it or asking, what else did you expect her to do? Because I understand we live in an age of the internet where people are hiding behind a screen and they love to rage bait and they love to look for attention. But if you can see the death of an innocent animal or anyone as a reason to bring up your political views and prove that you're right about a conversation or you're right about a certain group of people, or to even make it an argument towards sexism, racism, misogyny, anything, and not just be able to keep it at the fact that something lost its life because a selfish person decided that they weren't convenient for them anymore is crazy. Like, this isn't about you. This isn't about your personal agenda. This isn't about how this proves you're right about this race of people or this proves you're right about who you voted for. It is about the loss of a life and how this is a tragedy, and this is absolutely disgusting. So anybody that used this as a moment to rage bait and make a joke, I feel like speaks to how desensitized we are are two tragedies. And it also speaks to how insensitive people on the internet can be towards anything. How depraved are you in your life of attention that you will use anything, no matter how negative, to just have someone react to you and have a conversation with you? That's really sad. Here are some of the comments that were left underneath this post as people were reading about this story, and you let me know how you feel in the comments below. She should receive the same punishment. It's easy to victimize something when you perceive it to be weaker. She couldn't just let it go if she didn't want it or couldn't take it. I'm sure a live dog found in the airport would have been treated very differently than this. If she drowns a dog for being an inconvenience, imagine how she treats others in vulnerable positions. Just leave it alone in the bathroom for all that. Like, what the fuck? I hope we can't find the paperwork to admit her into jail and have to do the same. We live in a sick, sad world. This is sick. She should be charged just like if she would kill a child. She a demon. Getting rid of mental asylums was a mistake. Thanks, Reagan. People need to stop blaming and using mental health as an excuse. This person, if you can call her that, knew what she was doing. She did this to an animal today, but what will she do next? We know she isn't afraid to take a life. What's stopping her from going out one day and attacking someone or their child because of mental health? These animal crimes need to be equivalent to an actual murder charge on a human. This is pure effing evil. Animals are at our mercy, and anyone who harms them is absolutely vile. How could you be so cruel, you evil woman? I wish I didn't read this in the morning. Holy crap. Poor dog. What the fuck? Who is this piece of shit woman? What kind of monster tries to travel with a dog, then murders him or her because of documentation? What kind of choice is that? What the fuck is wrong with so many people in this fucking world? All dogs go to heaven. R.I.P. doggo. Sick. Absolutely sick. I wish waterboarding was still allowed. Wood chipper. Even people hundreds of years ago would have simply abandoned the animal. Just animals in this society. It's unbelievable. Seems logical. She should have children. Oh my god. Why didn't she take him outside and let him walk away? That's insane. I have so many questions. You cared enough about your dog to want to take it on a flight with you, but you would drown it because you couldn't? Where the fuck were you headed to that you would kill your dog to be there on time? Why did you think you could just take a dog on a commercial flight without a documented need anyway? What the fuck all around? Satan got in her thoughts. She was mesmerized by the concept of staying in a hotel somewhere and wasn't gonna let some dog take that away from her. Disgusting. What would she do if she forgot her child's passport at the airport? So, killing a pet doesn't warrant prison time? I hope that she walks into a crowd of animal lovers one day in the future, then see what happens to her. Rest in peace. Poor dog. Oh wow. Come on people, damn. Just let it go. Why harm the poor animal? Does it make you feel powerful having this control over an animal's life? Shake my head. Disgusting, vile woman. The dog didn't understand what was going on. He was just trying to catch some air while this parasite was drowning it. Poor animal. Oh my god. Couldn't she have surrendered the poor animal to the authorities? Maybe they might have had the dog transported to a shelter. Wow. What a heinous act. There's no reason she couldn't have turned the dog over. That's just evil, and most likely she's been evil all her life. Check on her kids and her spouse. Unhinged. Somebody's lift needs servicing, cause it's not getting to the top. What? Oh my god, evil. People are absolutely sick and pure evil. I hope there are felony laws. Wow, no sympathy for me. What's the punishment for such a crime? Also, I found it really hard to believe that she wouldn't get any jail time if found guilty, so I had to look it up myself, and it says, for felony aggravated animal abuse, penalties can include imprisonment for 1 to 5 years, along with a fine up to $15,000 or both. So there is a possibility that she will face jail time. She's just out on bond. However, I think this is a tragedy, and rest in peace to that poor dog. I wish it had someone that took better care of it, loved it better, and I wish it had a full life. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and YouTube thinks you will enjoy this one over here, and I'll see you in the next one.